I've been married for 21 years, and it's been quite an interesting journey. We were both very young when we got married, and it's been an up and down roller coaster most of the years. There would be moments of peace where we could get along, but then that roller coaster ride would zoom down again and we would really struggle. And I had a lot of expectations. I didn't even realize I had expectations. In my mind, that's just what the husband was supposed to do. And I didn't know that that meant I was setting expectations on him. I just had been conditioned in my life of what a man's supposed to do, what a woman's supposed to do. And if he didn't live up to this manual I had created for him, that, by the way, I neglected to give him, but if he didn't live up to this manual, then he was failing as my spouse, and it was all his fault if I wasn't happy. And coming from that place of setting all these expectations on him, it's no wonder that most of the time I felt disappointed and discouraged and unhappy in my relationship with him. And I knew that I loved him, or I wouldn't have stuck it out all those many years, but I didn't know how to make it better. I felt really stuck in that. And I tried marriage counseling, and we tried reading books about relationships. We tried, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, all the things. And nothing seemed to really make a difference, at least not long term. And when I started really understanding a real key principle in Ayurveda about living from intention, blew my mind, changed my whole marriage, changed my whole world, actually. And the most telling day was one day I came down to talk to him in the office, and he worked from home, I work from home, so we had a lot of interaction together. But this particular time we needed to have a money conversation. You know what I mean? Those are not the fun ones. So I came down to talk to him about finances for that month and just ask him questions about transferring money from one place to another and paying bills and kind of that basic stuff. In the past, that had been really a tense thing for us. When I would come to talk to him about money, it usually was me accusing or attacking him or saying, I expected this much and you didn't make this much, and it makes me sound like an awful person, I know. But I didn't feel like I was being awful. I just thought I was, fulfilling my role in our marriage. So when I came down to talk to him this day, it had been after a lot of work that I had done internally about having an intention in our relationship and changing the way that I interacted with him, even if he was never different. Letting him just be who he was and me live with intention. And so when I came down to talk to him, we got done with the conversation, I went to leave, and he was kind of looking at me surprised. He had this face like, what? And I said, what's wrong? And he said, that's not at all what I expected to have happen here. And I said, well, I have no intention of fighting with you about money. It was a life-changing moment for both of us to realize that everything can change when we have a different intention. There was a connection after that conversation that was so different than we'd ever had before. And I can tell you that coming from intention with him has made the world of difference, because when I come and talk to him now, I'm not looking for opportunities to be upset. I'm not looking for opportunities to be disappointed. I'm coming from an intention of having a peaceful, loving connection with him. This is all coming because of the thought work that I have done through Ayurveda, because of the things that I have learned and how I've implemented them and changed how I interact with people everywhere, not just him. Coming from intention, not expectation, changes your whole life. And as we work in Ayurveda and as we implement it and we practice it every day and we study it and we journal it and we write it and we think about it, it changes who we become in every single moment. So I really challenge you to take a relationship that you're struggling with and let go of some expectations. Set an intention. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to show up as in that relationship? And let go of writing the rules for them. Let them be their person. Let them live their life and their highest self, and you show up and be who you need to be in that relationship. It'll change your whole life.